Alright, internets. Hi. Let's get your focus right here. It's been a while. I've been running around with a lot of the mobile sets. Cool. Let's check the audio on my thing right quick, and then we should be ready to rock. Audio check. Come on, Twitch. Tell me how I'm doing. And Twitch doesn't want to work, cuz awesome. I think we're good, though. I'm not too stressed about it. Hey, okay, we're good. Alright, everybody. First one back in my little home studio. Took a second to set up. I gave myself a little bit. It was a Canadian holiday yesterday, so I gave myself a bit of grace to take it a little easier. Otherwise, being a typical streamer, I'm having my breakfast here as I get started. Let's double check all my windows. Refresh this bad boy. Refresh this bad boy. Kick is on. This is on. Fuego. So if it's your first time tuning in, whether you're watching on the YouTubes or the Twitch or the Kick, I do simulcast. You'll see that the Twitch tends to be more active in the Twitch side of things. So if you want to participate there, it's also a great way to support. You can do the subs for ad-free viewing, just like any other Twitch channel. So I just recently got back from a trip to Alberta to support my grandmother, and I also, fortunately, was able to pick a country home, which was really cool. And out of it, I pulled all of these classic cassettes. I pulled almost 600 of them, and a surprising amount were factory sealed. So this is what I'm interested to start chipping away at. We got a couple big, longer streams this week. We're hoping to get this train back rolling again. The theme for August is Selfish Summer, so I'm doing 2 posts a day. I'm going to try to stream 5 times a week. So what I also need to list for myself is I need to do the 2x posts. I have some errands to do this afternoon, and then I also have to do some finances to keep up with the books a little bit better so that I don't fall behind on what I owe people. And then from there, I'm going to go to my storage locker this evening. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see some of those stories. It's definitely a bit dark in there. I need to work on some sort of flashlight or lighting system, but it is a dingy, crappy storage locker, so I don't want to put too much effort into it. I need just like a click on one of those closet lights, most likely. But today, if it's your first time viewing, what we do on these eBay streams is I walk through the items that I have. So I put them on camera here in the set right in front of me. We document them for photos, and then I show you what it's like in the back end of eBay. So today, depending on time, I want to do at least 20, and then we'll expand from there. And then, yeah, tomorrow again, beyond, probably finish more of these cassettes. If not, if I want to add some variety, I have a bunch more vintage items. So you know what? Yeah, I'll do some of the cassettes today, and tomorrow I'll do some more of the wacky items. I have like everything from like vintage beer bottles to Game Boy Advance accessory. I've also got coin receivers for fucking laundry machines. Because this reselling hustle is always a quirky one. It's a fun find, so we'll see how those do. But here, we'll flip over to the product focus. Got this bad boy. We'll take him out of here. Get out of here. I think this one is listed too, though, so I can take that back with me. You know what I'm disappointed about, actually, though? I got this fucking thing. I got this really interesting ancient piece of tech. I say ancient, but it's probably like early 2000s. And I thought I could use this bad boy, this command post. I thought it would be a great replacement for a Steam Deck and just like analog, and I could label the buttons and then program the other knobbies on it. But bro, the drivers are obsolete. So if anyone knows Vidionics command post, if you've got the driver hookups, send it on, because I could really figure out how to manipulate this. It would be great for a larger studio setup too. So tips are welcome. Otherwise, I'm also going to get my typical streamer on and get some fucking snacking going soon. I got my very unhealthy breakfast. I've got some pasta in the fridge for after, so we're going to hope that that's good enough. I really should bring some... Oh, they're not that bad. We'll start with doing 5 at a time to photograph and see how they do. But it's an incredible spread. Like, I got everything from, like... What do we got here? So we got images, DJ Magic Mike. DJ Magic Mike is the one I'm most hyped on. Plasticine replicas, Rock and Hide, Under the Volcano. So let's do like, let's flip to eBay right quick. Let's see what we're working with right here. Because I think we do have something interesting. So we've got like images, ... maybe the moon cassette. Images, maybe the moon. See? No find. We've got CDs for it. So this is because they're factory sealed. I might be able to chat tax this like quite a bit. I could probably set the price for it, right? Sailor Moon vintage cassette. Not even sealed, eh? Songs from the hit TV show. Intriguing. Very intriguing, actually. Okay. So, that's why I'm thinking it might end up more like 15, because I'm going to have to do some serious research to list these items. And I want to go 2.5-ish hours today. I don't want to run too long. Because, again, my books, I have to plan my day around being a healthy, self-employed individual. Because finances fuck me up. I hate doing them. So I need to be sure to, like, give myself enough time that if I have a rough, anxious boy day about it, I can still stay on track. Definitely got too much on my plate. It's a bit my fault, but then that way, part of the learning process is learning how to accommodate your own shortcomings. And that's what I find very important about self-employment. And I would highly recommend as like tip number 1 for other people. Okay. Camera, please say you got battery. Yeah, he's got battery. We're good. We good. Really not stoked on storage locker. I don't want to drive. I don't want to dig through that shit for 3 hours. It's the less glamorous part of my gig. It's really cool to find all this stuff. It's really cool to resell all this stuff. But then when I need to spend 3 hours just cleaning and organizing, it's like, fuck. Fuck me. Nom nom. Sorry. Big crunch right in, Mike. I brought a fork, but I don't really need it. Oh. Okay. So, let me crush this first. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna shoot 15 of them. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to list them, and that way I get a good time estimate for future. And also, if we got spare time, I'll do 5 more. You know, keep it simple. So. Just start from the bottom, I guess. Got my signature stool here. Lowen and Navarro. This one was $10 back in the day, so hopefully that means something. And I gotta remember the old settings I used to use. It's been a minute. Bingo bango, get that locked in. Why is my lighting on it all janky? My exposure isn't changing as I do it? What the hell's happening? This thing, for some reason... Okay, this is looking more proper. So what, it was an issue of my aperture? I guess so, yeah. Too low. Yeah, there we go. This, it's not perfect. I don't like it too much. Let's try to lower the ISO. Hey, what's good, big man? Nice to see you. Just popping in to say hi on your timeline. How was the weekend? Weekend was good. Good getaway to the boys. Definitely drank a little bit too much. And then Sunday, I came back to my place with tea, and it was nice to cook him and his girl dinner. I was really appreciative of that. I hope your weekend went well. It was good chills before I headed out. So again, I appreciate that, bro. I was going to message you to check in, but you know how I am with messaging, so... Appreciate the pop and appreciate you asking how I'm doing. These are all, I'm pretty stoked. We're on to the factory sealed, boys. So this is Lone and Navarro, Broken Moon. All is quiet, I'll set you free and maybe later. That's actually, we're going to do front and back like this. This thing sometimes, man, it really doesn't want to focus on the items in here. Okay, here, these are actually, I think I got the angle down. I'm going to try not to fuck with it from here. Perfect. Fixed it. It's fire. I'm glad you had a great time. Yeah, so am I. It's always good to see, like, you know how I've had the lifelong friends, so it's always great to see them and have a chill time with the boys. And then my whole holiday, quote unquote, wasn't really a holiday. I was so focused on family drama and helping my grandmother that I didn't really get a breather, so I really needed that shit. I wasn't like fully bugging out, but it was a fucking grind getting back. Everyone was always just like, "Oh yeah, I hope you're relaxed from your vacation." It's like, nope, I'm not. I would say maybe my light is also contributing to this. Let's see if I can shift them around a bit. Man, I can't wait to have, when I get to use that other studio space. A lot of this shit should become a bit less of a headache. I was asked to film an all vinyl low key in the cut party at Little Jerry's. Oh, I saw some of the stories. I was wondering what you're doing. So you're just doing it like the homie, doing it on your phone and shit, eh? Homie filming. And also, you reminded me we need to message about price cards. We need to message about price cards. I will write it down in my book after I shoot this cassette. But I need to figure out what to put on the price cards for you, or what you're seeking. I think these are okay. Let me give it a quick double check, though. Yeah, they're fine. Good, good. Good, good. Put these up here. Yeah, how was the party? So it was like kind of like this one should be the cool one. DJ Magic Mike. Why was this in Alberta? Like, it's sealed copy. DJ Magic Mike and MC Madness. Let's double check the eBay on that quick, because I think it's like a surprising amount. I know it's not ballin', but it's a win. DJ Magic Mike and MC Madness. $20 for the CD. Cassette. Yeah, the cassette unsealed, $15, $25. So I can chat text for sure on this. And I'm definitely going to. DJ Scratch Bastard, Hip Hop, Artist Shad, those guys were there. It's such a wicked setup, like vintage, expensive equipment, sound quality, fresh as hell. And I use the homies, DSLR. Cool. Good way to get involved and the right place to make connections. That Scratch, DJ Scratch is like big in like the older demo of the city. Like I know a lot of people go to those parties that are like mid 40s, early 50s that used to go to like the clubs back in the 90s and shit. So I definitely not calling them old. It's cool that they're having a social life, but it's they it appeals to that older crowd for sure. Yeah, old DJ heads. So I'm aware of him. I'm not saying he's wash. I just I know there's a very specific demographic of Torontonians that love that shit. Shad, cool. I know he lives in Kensington. It's probably a good connect. I haven't heard of anything he's done since the CBC show that he had ages ago. I know he runs like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking so confidently about that. I just haven't heard of him in a minute. I wonder if he was affected by the whole Drake beef. I think he was connected with them. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to be able to chat text so many of these. Like, bro, find me the factory sealed DJ Magic Mike. You ain't. That's a big W for me. Plasticine replicas. Have heard of it, but barely know it. No, he's international though. I ended up taking the streetcar with Scratch and Convo. Apparently half Trini man. Man's introduced me to Star Wars Calypso track I've never heard in my life. That's adorable. But it's also that's good. That's the type of showing face and getting involved that you need, bro. Especially for you to find like a stable career. I hate calling like musician parts a career, but you know what I mean. Like it's all the connections in the local scene. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bang out these like 15 to 20 tapes today, and then I gotta go to my storage locker and deal with money. That was my motivational thing I started off the stream with. I gotta do some money work today, and it gives me such bad anxieties that I'm just being patient with myself. Mainly gotta buy kitty food. We ran out of kitty food while I was away, so I gotta go buy some for the cat. Rock and Hide, Under the Volcano. I have no idea what this one is. But whoever, this guy got it out of his farmhouse, whoever was collecting this, that the guy took the shit out of the farmhouse. It's like they were definitely a music nerd because there was like every variety of music in this cassette collection. It wasn't just... I was expecting classic rock like Styx and shit. And yeah, the squirrel, it happened again. I didn't bother filming it the second time, but he put another hot dog bun in my thing the other day. So he doubled up, he double bunned me. And I don't know if like what neighbors just left out buns. Like where's he getting the hot dog buns from? There's so many questions. And then why my pot? That's what I hate. There's like so many places you could bury your food for later, squirrel, and you chose my garden. Okay, 5 done. That's pretty good. Pretty good pace. Also on a morose note, I seen a dead squirrel this week. 3 days later, decomposed. Blah. Blah. I seen one, yeah. Far too often. I mean, I drive, right? So I end up seeing way more examples of roadkill and shit. I think that would be the deciding factor there, you know what I mean? You think he's sharing it with me? No, he was 100% trying to bury it in the garden. So he wasn't trying to share it. He was trying to hoard it for himself. No way that squirrel was trying to share it. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Found a duplicate of one of the ones I already shot. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I highly suspect that these are gonna like take a while to list properly and research, so I'm gonna be a little patient with that shit rather than try to do 20 today. I'm probably gonna do 15, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. If anything, it was a selfish squirrel. But it makes sense. I'm doing the Selfish Summer Marathon. I also scheduled a bunch of YouTube videos this morning. I scheduled probably 25 YouTube shorts, 3 full videos. I don't think he has yet. Funny enough, probably because he was talking about it in my chat. I was getting fed Oshiega clips. My phone must have been listening to me as we were talking about it. But it looked cool. Like, for some reason, I was getting all the strangers clips from Oshiega. I'm like, okay, Google listening too much. Everyone was hyping up the Tyla performance. The We Friends, though. Sorry, I'd be watching too much Kai. The Watcher? The extras, The Watcher. I don't know what this one is. And of course I dropped a little bit of snacky. Get out of here. The extras, The Watcher. Flip scenes for a second. Let's do some look. Let's do a little look-see. The extras, The Watcher. I added over 6 different studios in the city. They just kept popping up on my Instagram. Yeah, well, for you, definitely. Totally makes sense. No cassettes of this one. From Greece, 2A. What is the extras, The Watcher? Maybe Discogs has more answer. I thought I did. This one seems to have... I have one beside me, but it seems that the tape reader is broken on it. Just the record player portion works. So I got to get a cassette player. First, I'm too broke. I got to slow down on buying all the accessories that I need because I'm way too fucking broke right now. I'm trying not to stress about it. But I'll probably get a Bluetooth receiver for this record player and we'll get back to playing records live on stream. But right now it's just, I was doing too much. I really liked having the records going on stream, but then I'm working slower and I'm going to do, it's just, let's reset, you know what I'm saying? So what is the Watcher? Somebody told me manufacture Ready Records, bass. So it's just a group, I guess. It just doesn't really explain it all that well. I am interested in a cassette player if you see one for free. But considering my hustle, I'm not running towards it. I 110% know I'll come across a cassette player. I just already have this big awesome device here. I don't necessarily want to stack up too many. CL versions, I think is what we're looking for. They don't have a cassette version here on Discogs. The extras, the Watcher cassette. Tyler the Critter, call me if you get lost. Fair. Cool one though. So this is definitely, it's got to be a Canada one. Yeah, Canada, 1983. Manufactured in Toronto. By Ready Records. Yeah, so I'm going to want to keep these on hand behind me. And I'm 100% going to have to look at them as I list them so I can make sure I got the Canada version or whatever. Alright, appreciate you stopping by no matter what, bro. As I said, relatively short one, so you're not missing too much. It's going to end up being a lot of focused listing in about 45 minutes. Yeah, you have a great day too. Try to stay dry. Good luck with everything. Appreciate you, big man. Thank you for stopping by as always. Y'all know what it is. Anyone else watching this in the future, in the past, on a different platform, take his name, Aleem RM, type that shit in YouTube. Watch some of his videos. It's been droozling on and off. It's definitely been droozling. It's been a droozle day. Big droozly day. So you probably won't get poured on, but you'll need something. Why are you giving me... Okay. Flip. I keep gently knocking this back. I might want to counterweight it somehow. Crazy to see the $3.99 stamps on these though, man. Cool. Extras the Watcher. Now we got M plus M. Okay, OKA, Martha and the Muffins. 1984. Mark Jean and Martha Johnson. Made in Scarps. Hey, cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Speaking of which, I'll take a pause to reset my cams. Here we go. Yeah, appreciate you, big man. Appreciate you. Let's go back to the product focus. Cool cover. I do really like this cover. Martha and the Muffins. Great design for 1984. This would very much apply to like modern cassette tape design, I would say. But again, who am I? Just some kid on the internet. Come on, Martha. Work with me here. Thank you, Martha. Peace. Oh, I forgot to turn on my chatbots again. Fuck, that's what I keep missing lately. I gotta get the automated. I gotta work on the chatbots. It's been too long of a long-term issue, and that's 100% my fault. 100% my fault. Which is fine, It's not negative self-talk. It's acceptance. Loose Diamonds by Burning Daylight. Man, if only I was a photographer back in the day. I feel like I could have killed this cassette photography. Like doing album covers for this type of shit. I could have wrecked it, but you know what it'd be. Yeah, I'll probably do the rest of the items tomorrow because I've got so many of these bloody cassette tapes. And in terms of my SEO, I definitely will want to break them up. Rippingtons featuring Russ Freeman. Live in LA. 1993. If I wasn't on YouTube, I would love to play some of these tracks to see what they sound like, but I'm gonna instantly get my stream shut down and get another fucking copyright claim. I think it should be fair use at the very least for me to like play some music to hear what it sounds like, but I mean our world's controlled by algorithms, so there's no way that I can do that. Rippingtons. Thelma Houston, actually. I was surprised to see this. I'm fairly certain it's Whitney's mom. If not, it's a relative. I went from my cursory Google searches. What is that? Throw You Down. Funny, interesting title, though. Okay, I got a good setup here. I'm going to try not to fuck with it too much because the lighting is way better. Thelma? Thelma, when are you from? When were you made, Thelma? No date. Made in Canada, though. Yeah. No, I'm not buying bot viewers for kick. Sorry about that. Thank you for dropping in, though. I'm gonna ban you now, though, pal. Bloop. Bloop. Gone. Out of here. Keeping My Composure by H-Town. I did see a couple copies of this one, so we'll see how much this one is worth. I would wish it was worth more money, but I don't think it is. Four more. Deneen. Deneen, I always thought this was such a weird name. I remember you, Deneen. Yeah, these are definitely finding Deneen and stuff. This is going to take me a little longer to list than I would normally like for my eBay streams, but considering these are all factory sealed, it does make it worth my labor hours. Sean Cassidy, 1979. There were so many cassette factories in Scarborough back in the day, eh? I didn't know that. Until I started looking at these old cassette tapes, I had no idea there were so many like production facilities in Scarborough, which is very intriguing to me. Underrated history of Toronto. Blop. Mass Optica, Choose to See More. This one's got a wild cover. For some reason, my gut tells me this one's rare. But that's pure hustler instinct. No facts with this one. Take this guy. Bam. Jitters. Louder Than Words. I think this is also another Canadian-made one. Okay. Good pace on the photography. That's the fun part about cassettes. A lot easier for me to document. Jitters, Louder Than Words. When were you made? This one doesn't have a year on the back. Well, I gotta switch back to the main scene anyways. The Jitters, Louder Than Words. Let's check this one out. The Jitters, Louder Than Words. The Jitters, Louder Than Words. $9.99, $8.99. Again, mine sealed, so I got to chat tax a little bit. Okay. Worth it. Worth it, I'd say. The definitive history of metal. Bold claim. Very bold claim, I would say. Oh, I hate because of my chat relay. If a bot comes in, he goes on all the platforms. Hey, I didn't consider that. Creeping my YouTube analytics right quick. I'm curious. I still got an email. I got McLean. I got to email McLean about his copyright claim. Like, maybe he owns the license, but it's not his video. It's a Golf Network video. But either way, I was going to offer him to claim all the ad rev. I don't know why you would hoard a Sam Snead golf video. Wow. I should throw it on archive.org just to piss him off. Sam Snead. Swing for our lifetime. Oh, not the way back. Sam Snead. Shooting Power Golf. Relevance. Filters. Media type. Video. Not book. Movies. Woo! Yeah, suspicious. It looks like this guy's gone and cleaned it out a bit, eh? If I had more time and money, I would love to participate on archive.org way more. Very supportive of its philosophy, but I'm already screwed for the monies. Like, let's put this back here, and this should actually, because they're cassettes, I should be able to just bonk them out like this, actually. It would make my life a bit easier, too. Go like that, right? Is what I'm thinking. Put that pile up there. Lowen and Navarro. Broken Moon. Lowen and Navarro. Let's look this up right quick. Lowen and Navarro. Broken Moon. The CD sold, which is a good sign. Looks like I can chat tags, chat tags, chat tags. Why wouldn't someone want to buy the sealed one for $7? That's an L. Looks like there wasn't many cassettes of this though, eh? Cool. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Just like other stuff though, these are easy to store too. 1993 Polygram, New York. Cool. Oh, I do like the font design on the back though. That's a very nice font design. Look at this Lowen and Navarro font design. It's like very Schoolboy Q reminds me of. So it would have been like blasphemy back then too. All is quiet, constant as the night, just to see you. I'll set you free, maybe later. Pride and hunger. I like the lowercase ID. Cool. It's very awesome to have these. But so I got two of these Lowen and Navarros. We'll see how they go. I get to chat tax a bit because they're sealed and there's not many. So I'm excited, genuinely, for this one. Alright, super quick BRB. I'm going to fill up the water. I'm going to put this bowl away, take a pee, and we'll get to the listing process. I also got to pull the photos, but that's quick. I can do that while we're hanging out here. No, snack. Okay, uno momento. back. Hi, everybody. Let's put you up here for now while we get the photos taken off the cam. For some reason, it's always just this main one. Doesn't want to fire back up. There we go. Get some lighting on so that I don't look so trash. There we go. I gotta get back to the gym. I can see how I got an extra 15 pounds on me, but that's good. If it's bulk, I'm bulking. That's what we're saying. That's how I'm getting by with it. Alright. Let's get the BRB off. This one I guess I'll put a sheet of paper in my box so that I can tell where my listing ends. Otherwise, with my terrible memory, we'll probably end up forgetting, and that will be a problem. But yeah, maybe we finish the cassettes in the evening on Thursday, I'm thinking, was probably the move. Finish the cassettes last. It is August 6th. Time flies. I gotta figure out what to do with all these images because I've been keeping them as documentation. But I think they could be actually quite helpful for Pixabay for my professional photography portfolio. Just check that out right quick. Gnarly Media Pixabay. Should come up. Yep. 11,000 downloads. Yeah, we'll do some of my more explorative ones first, for sure. The giant dinosaur. It was fun to be able to have both, though. I love these scenes, too. It's really cool if you haven't tuned into these streams. Alright. So in category cassettes. Nope. Music cassettes. Cool, it's got its own. Save and close. We'll go here. Scroll down. Sorry, it takes me a second. It's getting readjusted. We'll go more detailed. Up. All of these fine cassettes. This selection of cassettes were found buried in an old farmhouse. Fortunately enough, all I found more than a few factory sealed. Please note the details on the images as they are slightly dusty, but still in near mint condition. And these will all actually be the same size. And okay, I got my tape measure right over somewhere here, right here. Tape measure cassette is 11 by 7, so we'll go 13 by 7 by 2. 13 by 7 by 2 Maybe this will be the part that does make them quicker. Because I can just, like, copy and paste the weights much easier. But, like, yeah, I don't know if you see this room. It's a fucking bloody mess in here, too, right? So I gotta hold my shit together. I gotta pull it together. 100 grams on the dot. Wow. So we'll put it for 110, 115, because I'm gonna want to package them well. So probably 115 if I had to guess. Gives me some bubble wrap space. Express post, regular, expedited. Ad rate 4%. Because these are sealed cassettes. We'll give eBay a bigger percentage on these. How about that? We'll give eBay lucky number 7. Let's give them 7%. Local pickup, 50-cent handling cost. Bingo bango. So we should have 15. So I need 14 copies. Okay. And we'll go over to the eBay window. And again, if it is your first time here, this is usually the steps, right? I'll go through, then we list the items. I'll show you this is my back end, right? I can have a multiple listings portal. And then this is where I'm able to set up multiple things in one go. If I have different items, I do these photos and then I run through the categories. But since these are all the same ones, like they're all cassettes, that should make my life a hell of a lot easier. And for now, we're going to focus on getting the photos together. We go bing, bang, bong. Lone and Navarro. Maybe the moon images. 4. I hate how I can hear all the stuff going on outside. I always think it's like my cat's in the background. I got the window open while I stream so I don't sweat buckets in here, you know what I mean? Images. DJ Magic Mike here is the one that should be the moneymaker, but we will see. We will see. DJ Magic Mike. Plasticine replicas. Rock and hide. And then I usually go through it. What I typically like, I like it to feel like a full cycle for the viewer so that they can like go through the entire image just because everyone's got TikTok brain and Amazon brain. So I find that way it just feels more complete for the user experience more so than anything. The extras. So saying that, like in this case, when I only took one of the front, then I'll just go back in and slap in another of the same copy. Bingo. Click. The extras. So now we're on M&M. Martha and Mike or whatever the fuck he was. Okay, bam, slide that down. Loose diamonds. Take that, slide that shit down. Same old, what I just did with all the other ones, right? For some reason the back of loose diamonds doesn't want to load. Get in my classic squat position. Feels like the right move. This room is fucked up and it's my fault. Damn, usually it doesn't take this long. Loose diamonds, loose diamonds, loose diamonds. Yeah, why is it that's the... Okay, there we go. Weird. Strange. Why is it only 10? Do I have bad math? Did I do bad math? What happened? Did I skip some? What? My brain, what? What's going on here? Oh. Nope. That wouldn't have been it. Medium icons. Okay, yeah, here we go. Fixed. Saving previous. Okay. That was tripping me out for a second. I was like, I didn't miscount. I counted them like 3 times. That one tripped me out a little bit. Rippingtons. That is a cool title, Rippingtons. Thelma Houston. Add another Thelma to the top. Drop that in, save it next. H-Town. Should be very chat taxable, this one. Feel like a lot of these singles cassettes would be sold. And also for any lurkers, we got an ad. Jeff Bezos about to make his money in 30 seconds. Get an ad-free viewing. Sub. You know what it is. Sub. H-Town. Deneen. Deneen is the one I don't know. I never heard of, and I was struggling to find. I found it on Discogs, but it was like I didn't... My research brain was very curious as to who she is. It's a really artsy one that I liked. Mass Optica. How many more do I have? So I got Mass Optica. 1, 2. Oh no, oh, because they did it out of order. Tripping myself out, eh? So I was right. I was stressing myself out. We got the jitters last. Probably list 5 of these today since we're going off. Very cool process, though, if I do say so myself. So again, everybody, if it's your first time watching these streams, I do simulcast. I'm streaming to Twitch, Kick, and the YouTubes. Twitch does tend to typically be my more busier scene, but it seems today some of the homies are just lurking, but not talking too much. Hey. As I say that, one of the homies messages. But I do simulcast. I'm on multiple platforms. If you want to support, you can sub on Twitch through your Amazon account. Give me that Prime money, baby. Kick. I'm on Kick. It's rather slow, but since I'm already simulcasting, it's like, fuck it. And it's going well, Panda. How you doing? I'm having a little bit of a smaller stream today. I just did like 15 different cassettes. I'm kind of gauging how long these are going to take me. I've probably got... They're going to take me a while to write. I would love to be done in 45 minutes, but I could be for a fucking minute. Optimus still owes me a right sub. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Give me that ad viewing percentage money. Never-ending roller coasters, you know. Hope all is well on your end. Yeah, things are good. Up and down. Now that I'm back at it, I'm feeling the, like, self-employment stresses, but otherwise, very good. And before I forget, let's put the 2 on the low end in Navarro, because I will forget that. We've got 2 of those. Quantity 2. We'll go through, do the titles, the pricing, and then we'll do... I think since these are all cassettes, I should be able to go through relatively easily and do the other details. Maybe... I might have to do this the long way, I'm thinking. I think I might do it the long way. Because I'm going to have to look at the genre, who made it, and all that shit anyways to make the money off of it, right? I think that's the issue with the cassettes. Yeah, I hope your roller coaster has some good flat spots coming up soon. You know what I mean? I know the home life is a bit crazy. I'm sure we both got some wine mom vents to get off eventually. Your sleep issues getting better though? Because then here we got Lone and Navarro cassette. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to take all the specifics. We're going to have to do it the rough way here, eh? So, Broken Moon. Yeah, we're going to flip that title format. Lone and Navarro. Broken Moon. Cassette 1993. I think he's on top too. Yep. So cassette 1993. Public broadcasting prohibited. Polygram, U.S. print, factory sealed. Let's take the print out then. And then I gotta go in and I have to do more stealing of this stuff. I think. Artist, Lowen, and Navarro. Format, cassette. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell these cassettes. I'll have to break them down into my other batches because they will take this manual work as part of the issue. But that's, for the money it's worth. Rock, pop. Rock. Thanks, Bang. The highs are always nice, but short-lived. Lots of ventilation in these parts. Sleep's also been up and down. Panic attacks have been bad, which means more meds, which means more sleeping, but not satisfying. Yeah, that's a vicious cycle for sure. I can see that. Polygram. Trying any like melatonin, organic style. Solutions. So maybe, because then I can, maybe we'll do it this way. And then I throw, when I get the thing, I'll throw it up here. And it'll be easier for me to copy, I think. When I find the item. Edition. I'm sus of adding like new edition, special edition, because I'm not really too sure about that. I don't want to get in trouble. Tried all the shit, nothing helps. Sad to say, I think my solution is money. What, just to afford the right amount of, the right concoction, per se? Cassette condition, mint. Case condition, mint. Inlay condition, mint. Jewel case standard. Language, English. Country of manufacturer, Canada. No, this one's U.S. Performer orchestra runtime. Do we have a runtime? 49 minutes. This one does have a UPC. I can steal that. Don't change my title. Don't change my title. I really like the format. Okay, thank you. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Shout out to the chatbot. Shout out to the chatbot. Yeah, less stress, my own pace, more freedom. That's the tough part. Any luck with the job search? But that's all it wants. It doesn't want like the oh, it did it again. Oop, froze my legs. Froze my legs. Come on. Catalog number, edition. Did this guy bother with his catalog number? Let's see. UPC release title, format, distributor, release date, runtime. Let's try adding catalog number. This one should be 314-518-309-4. A friend did put in a good word in my resume for a pet store not far. Fingers crossed, I gotta run. But if you're still on in a bit, I'll be back. If not, talk soon. Yeah, sounds good. If not, I'll be on tomorrow. Similar time. But I'll probably start around noon or 1. And then Thursday, I'll be running this shit all day long. So if I don't catch you then, we'll catch you. If I don't catch you now, we'll catch you then. We got 2 of these. Cool beans. Appreciate the updates. Always appreciate the support. Thank you. Good luck with your hunt. Good luck with the day. Happy journeys, bro. Happy journeys. Excuse me. I'm going to chat tax. This one doesn't seem to be in too high demand, but there's no other cassettes, and they're both sealed. So we're going $24.99 on the sealed cassettes. Okay. So that's going to have to be the format. This one's going to take me a bit longer than I would normally like, but that's okay. So then we're looking at, do I have these in the right order? Is this rock and hide, or we're looking at the other one? We're looking at the images, which is on the bottom. So we're going to flip the stack, and we should be back in order. Let's keep the back facing me too. Easier to identify. Images, maybe the moon. Images, maybe the moon cassette. Images, maybe the moon cassette. Why is it on? It's on Amazon? 2 new, $16.94 for CD. So this one I'll probably chat text a little bit. This is a sus link, I'll tell you what. Images, maybe the moon cassette. Okay, no cassette. Oh, I really want to cross my leg, but I just made them numb again because of that. Maybe the moon. Map in Upstead. Sealed 1993 Fahrenheit. Let's see what this listing has. Is there details I can steal from him? Yes, but I can't use a UPC because it's for the CD. But you know what I can do is I can steal the details from this listing for sure. That's something that I can get away with. Okay. Images. ... Maybe the moon. Cassette. Is this 93? '93, yeah. Inglewood, Colorado. Cassette 1993 Fahrenheit. Factory sealed. This one I kind of want. We're gonna check tax up a bit. $39.99. I gotta go in the back end here. I would love to type in the UPC. Actually, let me check something. Am I crazy? Well, because then we go back here, right? Nope, I go back here, and I take that away from you guys. I hate showing that window. It gives me a heart attack, and then I don't like people knowing the numbers. Shows that it's been a while. So then, like, maybe the moon, right? Yeah, I guess you always had the 0, huh? Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. So we hit done here. Maybe the moon. Open this guy up. Artist images. Format cassette. Release title. Maybe the moon. ... Maybe the moon. Let's actually just let's clear it. Let's go maybe the moon. No dots. Fuck the dots because no one's gonna type in the dots. We go 0 7 8 1 6 1 9 9 3 0 1 4 7. Ah, here we go. It is one. Continue. Handy. Handy, handy. Okay. Maybe the moon. We slide this bitch up here. Bang it out right quick. So, back to the multiple listings genres. Rock. Easy listening. Easy. New. rock style. I don't know, 90s. Record label Fahrenheit. Color, multicolor. Release year 1993. Type album, mint, 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 jewel case, English, I think. 84 minutes. This one was made in the United States. United States. Italiani. Cajun producer. Hey, how we doing? How we doing? Nice to see you again, Matrix. I'm testing out how long some of these cassettes will take, so it's a little bit of a shorter stream today, but it's so that I can be prepared for the upcoming ones. How you doing, wonderful? How you doing, sweetheart? Miss ya. Miss everything about ya. Steve Avidis. Just making a cat scratch box. Nice to listen to you while I'm building and gluing. Hey, well, send you a DM on Discord, but I think I'll be in Canada next year. Finally. Finally. Yeah, because we missed each other this last time around, eh? So does this guy put the catalog number? FR9301. So we're going to leave it at FR9301. Brand new. I'll bring my Team Rocket cosplay and Chainsaw Man says Power cosplay. Oh, I'm guessing you want to do photos. Is that it? Not opposed. Not opposed. I just figured you'd want vacay, not work time. But I fucks with him. Get some outdoor shoots, or we could figure out a set. I'd have fun with that. So here we go. More cassettes. We got the cool one. This one should be, I'm going to probably chat text heavy on this guy. We got DJ Magic, Magic Mike. There's no fucking way someone else has this. Manufactured in Orlando. Still factory sealed. I'll be straight though, the tape looks broken. Oh no, it's just the top. It's just because it's proper. It actually hasn't been used. Outdoor shoots. By the waterfront, I'll take you out to some sushi and anime and cookie places. We can do both. We can definitely do both. So this one I have to look up the exact same thing. So I have to go DJ Magic Mike. And MC Madness. Yeah, waterfront in those fits. So I know everyone likes doing their Chainsaw Man coming out of the water, but you're actually not if you're being Power. Then that doesn't work. It's their whatever, their boss from the show. I can't believe I keep forgetting I haven't actually watched that one. So this one's factory sealed, so I can be a little grimy about it. Unopened CD 6918. Right, so mine's unopened as well. I'm going to go $59. I'm going to come in just $10 lower. But then I got to do exactly what I was just saying. Open up the cassette link. Yeah, but if there is a cat cafe. Oh. I thought you were talking about yourself in third person, which is obviously no judgment there. That's why I was tripping out. I didn't think you were talking about the character. Yes. Yes, that sounds awesome. I mean, I could chat tax here too. I'm really tempted to chat tax. DJ Magic Mike and MC MC Madness ain't no doubt about it. Perfect. That's what we like to see, boy. Okay. If you want, we can also do a live stream. I'll dress up as Team Rocket Grunt and we can list all my Pokemon cards for sale. I think I'm ready to part with them all. Probably 100 puff. Yeah, sure. We can totally list the Pokemon cards. By that point, I should have that like big warehouse space, so I don't think it's good for the type of photography you'd be seeking to like cosplay in. But we could do like the whole stream out of there most likely by then. We'll see. I'm trying to be patient about it and not get too excited because it could get just that warehouse space y'all were watching. It could get fucking crazy, bro. Could get real good. So this other guy, I really want to chat tax. I'm so tempted, but he's got the CD listed for 70 bucks. Completed items. 20 bucks, brand new. Well, we're going to go in between. I'll do 59.99 as my compromise. Yeah. Yeah, it could be crazy. It would be like a whole open space for us to do it and then hang out with others and you meet some of the other artists and people that I'm working with. I think you would rather enjoy it. But a water shoot would be awesome. It's been a minute since we did water. Cat Cafe, I would offer up my own cats, but they're not the best cats for that type. It would be awesome if they could. I'm excited and so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. Patience. Money? Money real bad. My money is currently quite bad. So I need this to work. We're on last go now. We're on fucking time to get it time. So I'm working like it's like I'm in university and the essays due, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it. I'm proud of you too. You're doing big moves. Doing big fucking moves. Super proud of you for going back to school. Yeah, you got so many cats that visit you. It's adorable. Oh, I so want to put this cost up, but I don't think it's the right call. I really want to make it more expensive. But I actually want to sell it is the issue. It is like a shelf item, though, because it's sealed. It's like a collector's item, so I'm kind of torn. I think because it's DJ Magic Mike, I think I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to up this one. I think it's worth upping it. RM 9405. I think I'm going to up it. I think I'm going to up it. Brand new. We're going to make it $74. The business classes I am taking help so much. It's nice. I think I will be a permanent student for cosplay, carpentry, foam work. Yeah. You're one of the people who's always liked expanding their knowledge. So, A, it's adorable, super admirable. But B, is like, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Especially with the way you got to manage your small business, per se. Definitely be helpful no matter what. So this should be plasticine replicas, is it? Yes, it is. Plasticine replicas. Let's just take this out and I'll slap it in after. Plasticine replicas. Plasticine. So hard to type. Also made in Scarborough. Made in Canada. Glow Raining Records. But ads are coming in. You got an ad popping up in a minute. Jeff Bezos is about to make his money. Warning. Yeah, nothing on the completed listings for plasticine replicas. Let's go into a Discog search just in case. Make sure it doesn't sell for like a bajillion dollars. Discog. $12 was the last sold in 2021. Raining Records, RA 101. A phono. I thought that said pornographic copyright. Oh my god. It's phonographic. It's like, what is that? What am I reading there? Glow. Cassette, 1988. Raining Records. Very excited for some cosplay journeys, though. This could be very cool. We got factory seal. I want to chat tax, but I don't want to go too high. It is unique. There's no other ones on it. So we're going to go $39.99. This is good money, though. We'll do some quick maths after and see where we're at with it, but it's worth my time. These do take significantly longer, so I'm happy I kept it this short. For some reason, plasticine really hits my dyslexia bad. I've just spelt it like 4 times and my brain's jumbling up the letters hard. That's a tough one. No UPC on it, eh? Did I have one in the UPC? Yeah, no UPC, eh? Too old. Kind of crazy. Electronic rock. Alternative rock. Electronic. My word is business and restaurant. Can't spell it without Grammarly. Yeah, restaurant is so ridiculous. I can only remember it because it's such a dumb word. That is restaurant. That's how I say it in my head, and that's how I remember it. Restaurant. Business, I have the same thing. I think very, very spectrumy on that one. Because business, I think of it as busyness. And that's how I remember it. Busyness. Other, which doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's not. It's silly. It's a silly way to remember it. Yeah. There's. I don't know why I'm so choked up today. I'm a phlegmy boy, it seems. Sorry for the clearing in the mic. It's been a while. I gotta keep that part in check, because otherwise I get loosey-goosey. I mean, when I was sick, I was already snoofling into it the whole time. RAC 101. Perfect, brand new. 40 bucks. Fuck with me, buy your rare collectibles. That's 4 in, yep. So then board maths are mathing. A little longer than I thought, but I made the right call. I thought it might take a minute for me to do these because I got to do it the proper way. Rock and hide. Capitol Records. Rock and hide. The stream I'm really excited for this week, though, to test it out is Thursday. I'm going to try to combine all the ideas I've been testing up to this point. So I want to start my day. I'll probably do 5 to 10 of these cassettes. Then I'm going to put on a VHS tapes for a few hours so that I can have a breather and do whatever the fuck else I got to do. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to edit photos. And then after that, I'm going to spend a few hours doing more eBay so that I should be able to make it myself have a 10, 12-hour stream. And it is a productive work day for me that way. And the VHS tapes will be like my typical work break if it was any office job, you know what I mean? So I'll give myself like a lunch break while the VHS tapes run. And we'll just change the stream title as we go on. And I think it's like, it's going to be a lot of work the first few times I do it. But I think ultimately that's the way to also get locked in on the streaming game. Because those long streams are what bring the SEO and ad rev in. And if I have my grandma's GoFundMe ready afterwards, then I can be consistently driving people over there rather than begging for subs. And I think we'd be working with something. I could be wrong still. Again, I'm being a patient boy with all of my strats. Rock and hide under the volcano. This is a Canada one as well, right? Yep. Manufactured in Canada. But still, this one's sealed. But we just won't go crazy with it. We've been able to chat text so many of the other ones, so I can come in a bit lower. Mood is the long streams that help the most. Got to figure out a good break between, like your cassette tapes break. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's, I think, 10-hour stream. Start the day, do cassettes. Since these take a while, like 2 hours just to do these 15. At least it's going to be way more than 2 hours. It's going to be 2.5, almost 3. So then I can do about 10 in the morning. VHS tape it up. Then come back. And I want to edit photos for me. The photo editing is for stream variety, but also for my own sanity. I want to be able to do something creative that day other than just like talk to the camera all day long, right? So I think that's a good trade-off. So no cassette. So maybe this is my fault. Cassette. Oh, sorry. That was a terrible noise, probably. So the cassettes aren't really selling for the Rock and Hide, which isn't that bad. It's sealed. Someone just paid $24 for the sealed one, so I'm going to list mine at $25 for sealed cassette, and I think that's more than fair. And this guy doesn't really have many other description items either. But I do have a UPC code, which is good. But yeah, the long streams really help with the outreach, and then it really helps when I get the new strangers coming to my profile and they see how long I've been doing it, right? I think otherwise I miss out on some of the hardcore Twitch dorks. So I don't want to tune into a guy who only does 2-hour streams, which is ridiculous to me, but it's fair. It's the user habits. Do we have a year on here? Terrible font design on the back of this package. Very difficult to read. Very, very difficult to read, to be honest. Does he have a year on it? No, he does not. So we're going to copy it. And we're going to go check out Discog to make sure I can get the year then. The golf vids are also slowly picking up, so it's been really good to see. Cassette, Canada. Cassette. Can I... Cassette? Cassette. One has not sold. 1987, though. 1987. Capitol Records, is that what it says? Yeah, Capitol Records. Nah, let's just do Capitol, because everyone knows Capitol Records. That's totally fine. Got it. Got it. Finish saving. And this one does have a UPC. So we're going 007777065549. Did it come up? Zero zero 7777065549. Take one of the zeros out. Does that change it? Okay. Fuck you. I didn't want you anyways. Under the Volcano. Format, cassette, artist, Rock and Hide. Rock and Hide. That's just how I spell it. Yep. Rock and Hide. Rock, 1987. Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll. Style, 1980s. I don't know. Hard rock. I don't know if it's hard rock. Let's not do that. Capitol Records. Multicolor. Edition? I don't know. Mint. Album. Mint. Mint. Jewel case. English. Canada. Yeah, so many of these cassettes were made in Canada. That was my fun fact lesson for the day. Very surprised. A lot of them made in Scarborough. Like, what happened to all those cassette factories? But who knows at this point? Runtime? Is there a runtime on the other listing? Runtime? Nope, no runtime. Runtime? Discog? Discog runtime? Discog? No? No runtime? Total runtime? No total runtime for Bebe? Yeah, surprising, eh? Of course they got rid of it. Do I care enough to add it up? No, I do not. We're going to skip runtime. But we're going to take this. That should make my life easier. Brand new. 25 bucks. Shipping, that's all set up. Bingo bongo. And oops, I was just scratching a place that I thought the camera could see. That's almost a little too grimy. I gotta be careful. Yeah, at this pace is going to be another half hour minimum. I'm getting faster. Now that I've gotten through the first few. Still way slower than anticipated. I'm happy I did this test. Otherwise, I would have been getting stressed out one of the other days. Hey, yo. Liam was in here earlier asking about you. He was talking shit about you. No, I'm kidding. He was curious about Oshiega. And so was I. I'm just doing this last batch. I'm doing 10 more cassettes. I have a bunch of factory sealed cassettes from the 80s and 90s. So short one today. Be on again tomorrow. And then Thursday's the marathon day. I was just talking to Matrix about it. Thursdays I'm going to do a long stream, I think. Try to do 10 to 12 hours. Started off with a bit of eBay. Do about 10 of these cassettes. Play some VHS tapes. So then that's my lunch break. Breather. Go mail packages if I have to. Do whatever. Come back. Edit photos for my own sanity so I get some creativity in. And then finish off with another 3-4 hours of eBay. Spending the day recovering. I got home late last night. Oh yeah, bud. That whole fucking weekend of drinking and listening to music. You're so bloody hot. I was wondering, I was going to ask about the second if there was other substances going on. That would definitely add to how tired you are. I know, Raza lost his job and now all of a sudden he's like making up for lost years of being a boring man. He just wants to get drunk all the time. The extras, the watcher. What? I just searched it. Why are you not coming up now? The watcher, the extras, cassette. Maybe I need to take cassette out. I'll take cassette out. Fine. But that's fun. That's good. Who was your best show? What? Name me best show. Best show. I should discogs this one as well, just in case. Don't want to, but I should. Then we'll open up one of the CD posts for now, I think. We snuck into an after party Saturday night and almost got booked. What do you mean booked? Like clocked that you snuck in? Ba. I go down here, I think. And then, yep. ER4036. Is this muted? Whatever. Almost got caught. Okay. Caught by one of the Jonas Brothers is a wild way to put it, too. ER4 space 036 the Watcher. Here we go. Here we go. $8, so we'll put this one closer down to 20. It's also a bit more damaged, so we'll go $19.99 on this guy. But should have all the info that I need in here, combined with this post right here. We got there on Saturday and caught the end of the Green Day set. Denzel Curry had a mosh pit that I was a part of. It was cool. Oh, yeah, especially with his new album out. His new album was, like, all bangers. All Dirty South bangers. So those would be fucking awesome to mosh to. I'm confused if it's The Extras is the band. I guess this answers this for me. The Extras is the band. The Extras is the band. The Extras, The Watcher. Cassette. 1983, eh? Crazy that it's not worth more money, just considering the age. The Extras, The Watcher. 1983. Released by who? Ultraplanic Music? Ready Records. That's a good title. I like Ready Records. Factory sealed. T-Pain is surprisingly good live. Yeah, bro, go watch. He has got this amazing like set where he did all the covers of like Sabbath and shit on YouTube. It's not like completely mind-blowing, but it really flexes like how good he is as an actual singer and artiste. You know what I mean? Damn, 4 Green Day shows too. That's really cool. 4 Green Day shows is wild. So high energy. It's cool that they still perform that high energy because it's such a... They're all old men now. They're quite old. They got to be pushing 60 by now. They definitely got to be pushing 60. New Age. And what was the other label this one had on it? The Extras. Pop. T-Pain performances at the AVNs. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I always be thinking back to you now. You guys got spoiled because you went to the AVNs and you saw fucking Doja Cat. And now Doja's massive. So that's a good little... It's got to be kind of cool. I don't know. This one says it's made in 1983, internet. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm not losing my mind. Fuck off. Hold on. Let me get through this little batch and then I've got you. It'll take me 2 seconds to finish this one up. Ready Records. Style. 1980s. And I can put pop rock. Show more. Album. Good. 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 Jewel case. English. Canada. Occasion producer, conductor, performance orchestra, runtime, catalog numbers. What I'm looking for. Catalog numbers. ER4036. Brand new. Okay, now I can look up. Other than Rancid and the ones I've mentioned, the rest of Saturday was kind of lit. Hearing artists I've never heard of. Sunday was also lit. Justice never seen before live, and they were there. SZA was dope. We really like her. SZA, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised you don't already listen to SZA. I thought you already listened to her. Justice, I'm a big sucker for. They just released an album this year, and I've been by. That's good background music. That's been big background tunes for me. I like me Justice. I like their style. But yeah, SZA, I'm not surprised. SZA's big you. I figured you already listened to them. And this album is going to be the one that's a headache to make titles for. It's fucking one of those art house ones, and it's going to have this stupid long title. M+M Mystery 1984. Let's use Discogs to cheat for this. Shit, man. Martha and the Muffins. SZA I like. I need to research the catalog more. I gotta humbly admit I am not as savvy with the SZA catalog as I would like to be, but I do like her music totally. Yeah. Martha and the Muffins. I'm so close to finding this one. Canadian band, punk. Maybe I have something rare then? Wind-3 M+M. Martha. Trip was kicking in during Hosier, so I had to pay attention. I feel bad for my cousin. He had to deal with Raza that was seeing shit. At some point, I'm just butthurt I missed Skepta on Friday. I feel like people always miss artists on the Friday of that concert series. That's kind of funny. Oh, this one's going to be a pain in the ass to find. It would be cool to see. Skepta would be hype. That would be, if you like Denzel, it would be the same level of hype. Highly recommend listening to Denzel's new album. So hard, so hard. M+M, Martha and the Muffins. I think I might have a rare one here. If I can't find it on Discog easily. Mystery Walk. Here we go. Post-punk, sealed. Okay, so not a big one, but still rare enough. Do I have a UPC on this one? No, I don't. I'm going to end up copying this person's stuff, though, for sure, for sure. This is what we're looking at, though. This is what I have in my hand. I'm rewatching Madam Robot. I forgot he's in season 2. Mr. Robot, you mean? I thought you whined about Mr. Robot before. Hated it as I'm being exaggerative, but I remember you whining about it. I love the cinematography of Mr. Robot. Can't go wrong with cinematography. I'm almost 700 episodes into One Piece now. So it's getting heated up for this arc. I'm hoping that I'll be able. There's a lot of fillers soon, so that I can skip a couple episodes. But the one I'm watching right now is like on paper the longest arc of One Piece, so it's like the big turning point. It's a bit of a flex. It's a bit of a flex. It's good TV. You're envious of it. But Mr. Robot, better TV. Highly underrated. I guess it's adequately rated by most people, but in terms of like how well it's fucking shot, I think it's highly underrated. Everyone goes Breaking Bad, Sopranos. I think Mr. Robot deserves to be maybe not in the god tier, but like at least right below the god tier. Oh yeah, you've never watched Mr. Robot? Oh, it's Your Energy Matrix. If you haven't watched Mr. Robot, big Your Energy. How the fuck do I do this title? So Mystery Walk. I didn't finish the show, so now I'm on season 4. Yeah, it ends well too. The pacing gets a bit weird in the middle there about where you're at, but they really wrap it up well, and the first few seasons are great. It's typical in that way, right? It has like its third season slowdown. Season 1 is goated as my favorite. It's definitely up there. It's one of the later ones. How many seasons is Mr. Robot again? Season 4. I like how it wraps up for season 4. I like the season 4 episodes. I'd say the season 3, bit of a slump. But some incredible videography in season 4. Yeah. Yeah, I am remembering correct. I like the season 4. This Wikipedia says it's only 4 seasons. But, I mean, it's Wikipedia. Yeah, it's a well set up twist. It's done. It's a typical like it's been done before, obviously, and I would say they executed it well. In fact, this is a bit of a pain in the ass to this one. This one's a bit of a pain in the ass. 1984. Oh, RCA. Fucking A, so I'll be able to fit it in my title. Good. Okay, got it. That one was a pain in the ass. I love how it becomes Fight Club in that way. Yeah, oh yeah. But well done, well done. That's like, again, obviously, that's why it's a little played out. It's a little played out. It's been done before, but it's fucking excellent. That's how, for Matrix, that's how Rami Malek got his start doing that. With his big bug eyes. They're perfect for, like, an anxious show like that. His big buggy eyes are like, you just feel his anxiety every time they do a close-up. Do I have different types of punk, or does it just give me the normal punk? It just gives me the normal punk, of course. Let's add an alternative in there. punk metal, punk new wave. Yeah, it's kind of what I was looking for. RCA. Multiclair. 1983. I hope these work. It'd be wild then. Very good. Very good. Album. Very good. Very good. Jewel case. English. Country. I think this is Canada, isn't it? Yeah, manufactured in Scarborough. Era, 80s. Runtime, don't care. Catalog number, Wind 3. I think the other one has that listed too. No, it doesn't. What a hippie way to have your catalog number, though. Wind-3. I think this is right. Because I first saw that guy in a video game, Dead by Dawn or something. It's a horror game, and they captured his face so well. Dead by Daylight. I don't know if he's in it or not. That's the one that Roz's buddy worked at that studio. Roz's buddy helped make that game. But he's one of his first break. He had a couple different small roles, but Mr. Robot was the first. He's the lead, and he was like a nobody at the time. And the director of Mr. Robot is a horror specialist. So he brought a lot of his like horror film tactics to like doing this TV show to make it feel more anxious and alternative. I really loved. He's super creative with his camera angles. It's a big inspiration in that way. It wasn't every set felt lived in because you weren't just like going to his room and seeing the fucking exact same camera angle every single time. It felt human. His best friend, though, the blonde girl in the show, his best friend, the blonde girl, I always mix her up with the blonde girl from, like, Daredevil and Marvel. My memory mixes up the characters. This says a lot about it. Just very... They're both white women, right? Loose Diamonds by Burning Daylight. Thank God we're done with Martha and the Muffins. That one was not fun to look up. Who names their band? That band name is M+M, Martha and the Muffins. Like, how? That's worse than modern titles. How am I supposed to explain that to someone? Go look up on Spotify, M+M, Martha and the Muffins. And then you, like, yo. Loose Diamonds, Burning Daylight. Yeah, Until Dawn. Until Dawn is the game. How are these guys doing? Why am I back sorted this way? I haven't done this way in ages. List view, what are you doing? Why is one $30 and the rest? Oh, promo CDs and shit. I should look this one up too. Loose Diamonds. Oh, the band is Loose Diamonds. They're making it into the movie and coming back as the dude. Until Dawn video game. Until Dawn video game. Oh, I forgot about this. I barely knew what it was, but I did totally forget about it. I'm not going to pretend. Yeah, I barely remember that. Supermassive. Yeah, because that was like in that peak, what are the Telltale Games style ones were popping off. Supermassive is a British video game developer. Until Dawn. The Dark Pictures anthology for Bandai and the Quarry for 2K. So all horror games, eh? Teenage Counselors. Former EA developers. Cool. Cool. Although they've got a parent company. Danish entertainment company established in 1906, Copenhagen. Praise be, that movie will be so scary. I was spooked watching all the cutscenes on YouTube, like a movie with just the cutscenes. Oh yeah, we're dorks here. We know what you're saying. I watch cutscene movies. I've never played all of Metal Gear Solid, but damn right, I've watched all the cutscenes. There should be other versions of it though, because this is CD. I need the same cassette. Loose Diamonds, Burning Daylight cassette. Loose Diamonds, Burning Daylight cassette. The Quarry is a fucking good cutscene movie too. Okay, well, it's close enough. I just need to find. I'm not the only one with a cassette. I want to make sure I'm not undervaluing my find. Australia, United States. It does seem rare that I have a cassette that's sealed. Let's see, are they selling at all? And then I'll judge. I'm either going to go 39 or 45. We're going to go 45 because there is some demand, but I might have to... That might be a bad choice. Might have to lower it again later. $1993. Daylights, 1993. DOS Records. Factory sealed. Okay. Not too many more, but still way longer than I thought. Never got into that one. I heard good things as well. It's weird how those games or whatever are good. I started playing South Park: The Fractured But Whole, which I highly recommend. Like in the first game, the difficulty is based on what skin color you have. Yeah, oh yeah, I seen that. It's a good meme. Let's try the UPC code for this. I doubt it's gonna work. 00498. Oh, dyslexia. 49891 700149. Got it. Man, sometimes it's not so bad, but numbers is where the actual learning disability does kick in. Loose Diamonds, sorry. I do like the bits. Again, I barely have time for video games, but it is one that I approve of. If I had more time, I would love to play that game, but ain't bout it. So Loose Diamonds, tell me about you. Roots, rock band, Austin, Texas. Rock band, rock and roll, rock. Rock and roll, rock. Style. 90s. For sure 90s. Diamond Records. This one doesn't say it's Diamond Records. It says it is DOS Records. DOS Records. Multicolor. There's a boss battle that happens while your parents are having sex. Your dad's balls are on the stage that's in front of you. I think I've seen that. I think I did see that. I remember that from back in the day. This one is pretty much mint. This one I'm putting in the mint category. I'm hoping someone's a little bit nostalgic for this tape. Could be taking an L because of it, though, which is fine. This one was made in Canada, too, though, wasn't it? Doesn't say. We'll put the states to be safe. Composer catalog number. That's the last one that we do. DOS 701. So the thing is with cassette tapes, unlike the ISBN numbers for books, cassette tapes, each company, each record label made up their own. So they can be sometimes cheesy, sometimes random. So like this one, it's DOS Records, so their code starts with DOS. Yeah, and otherwise we hit everything here. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 7 more. Hopefully they're easier to find. This one's the cool one, but probably won't be easy to find. Oh my god, I'll be right back. Hold on. Big bladder. Okay, we back. Sorry. Bladder kicked in real quick. I got a text Elise. There's a grocery list on the bathroom floor. Grocery list was on bathroom 4. Is on chessboard now. Okay, noted. Now back to the chat. Sorry. My bladder was just like, you're peeing now. There's a class in the Stick of Truth called Jewish, and it only moves it. And one of the moves is money sock. Oh, Kenny has an attack where he shows his enemy his boobies, which stuns the enemy. That's funny. Stun lock. Ripping Tins. Featuring Russ Freeman. Live in LA. This is the one that we have. And this one is $34. And this is what we like to see. Holy fuck. Okay. Beating the Man Bear Pig was my Elden Ring. Yeah. Man Bear Pig will always be a classic. $41. Oh, VHS. Okay, hold on. I gotta take a photo of that for roommate. $41. So I might be able to fucking chat tax this one, I think. $30. Sealed vinyl. I'm a chat tax. We chat taxing. That's what we like to see. $34. What's the description? What else do you have? Photos or stock photos have been imported from Discogs Media or reflected below. Please feel free to ask. Cool. I want to make a lot of money off of this. Let's double check. We're on sold items. Yeah, so people are willing to pay money for Rippingtons. Sealed vinyl. Russ Freeman. Alright, be right back. Gotta take that photo, but holy shit, so I should be able to put it at like $80, I think. I'm gonna do that. That's the price I'm gonna choose. Alright. Done. We back, we here. I know. I think I might be a loser, but also like treat myself, so maybe be more self-positive about it. I might go watch it on my own. I go to the movie by myself, like a fucking dork. It's just, this one isn't a too busy complaint. It slipped through the cracks. I totally forgot to like schedule with people to go, and then now everyone's seen it, and I'm like, fuck. It's my fault because I just totally forgot to schedule it. So I might be a fucking nerd and go see a movie by myself. So I can make time to see Deadpool. It's just I forgot to schedule it with people, and everyone saw it right away, and now I'm like, oh, I fucked up. It's fair enough. I have no whining there, but it was like, oops, everyone's seen it already. Shit. But whatever. Yeah. Someone might want to see it again, or Elise offered me the third wheel, but I don't know how I want to. I know they're chill with it. I'm not uncomfortable with the concept, but it does feel a little rude that I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm going to come to your movie date and watch Deadpool because I forgot to see it. I feel like that's worse and more desperate than going to see it on my own, but going on my roommate's movie date, you know what I mean? Live in LA. $1993. Factory sealed. I'm chat taxing this one. Someone can bid me down if they want. I'm fucking charging $80 for that. Just think y'all are doing a poly date? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is that way. I guess and yeah, in terms of poly feels, all that shit's fine. But in terms of being a loser, big loser energy. Cassette. Does this guy have his UPC on it? This one does have a UPC, so let's try it. 0011105971843. Bingo. Live in LA would be the title. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Matrix. Yeah, big yapping energy. You know what I mean? The Rippingtons. What is the Rippingtons, anyways? Smooth jazz. Sounds like my energy. I'll have to look up the Rippingtons after. Very stereotypically jazz covers, you know what I mean? Some cool cats. Hey guys, thanks for bringing you guys to see. Yeah, fair. Fair. I'll probably just suck it up and do that. It's jazz. Style, jazz. Smooth jazz, cool jazz, ethno jazz. Okay, I thought it said ethnic jazz, and I'm like, that's a little. I don't know about that one. GRP Records. I've never heard of that one. Oh, it's in the categories. $1993. It should. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty mint, I'd say. Mint. 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 Case type. Jewel case. Language. English. This one should be made in America. Yep. Nothing wrong with a fake throuple movie time. Yeah. Fake throuple. Love it. Love it. There's a moment in the movie where you think you know where the cameo is going and it turns on its head. I've had a lot of the cameos spoiled, which is fine. You know me. I'm not the type of guy to get grumpy about spoilers. I've been avoiding watching the clips so that at least, like, the way I get introduced to them is still unique. Like, I know there was Blade. I know there was whatever, X-23. I know there was a couple other goofy ones. I know that it was like Blade had a lot longer than what everyone expected. I think there's like the Hulk hidden in it somewhere. I know that there's a whole bunch of Wolverines as well. It does the whole, like, whatever, anchor character thing. I know. I tried not to, but all the clips of, like, Wesley Snipes talking, and then the homies this weekend mentioned it too, right? So it was kind of unavoidable. And it is wholesome. It's wholesome because that was, like, well documented, that, and he even said it in the interviews, that it was like Wesley Snipes hated Ryan Reynolds' style of comedy. Friends who spoil movies or no friends. They did a good job. They didn't give me the whole spiel. They gave me, like, a funny line or two. They just talked about the cameos. Other people cared more than I did, so they were doing good at keeping their mouth shut, but they did that bit. My homies were saying their favorite funny part was when they were getting resuited, and then the guy kept groping them. And he's like, your tailor's a predator. Thelma Houston, throw you down. Cassette, so I can chat tax a bit. But let's be safe with it. 89. Ooh, no, wait, maybe I don't want to chat tax too much, because I want to pay fucking $89 is the record. This goes pretty great condition, too. It's not cracked or nothing. Produced in Scarborough as well. Yeah, I haven't had the entire plot spoiled, so I've been doing good at keeping enough secrets that'll be entertaining. So I also like, I know that they go to the Old Man Logan universe. I know that's like one of the pivotal things. It has something to do with how Logan died, which I know that we both loved that movie. Oh, that was the fun fact I learned. Yeah, from Wesley Snipes being in Deadpool, Wesley is now the longest running Marvel actor. Now Wesley Snipes gets the credit for being the longest in the MCU because he appeared in this. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's a good way to smoosh them together. But that was a funny fun fact that it's like, oh yeah, Wesley now is the. I thought he was still in jail for tax evasion too. Our DJ is punching the air. Yeah, he lost his throne. So Thelma Houston, pretty good condition. I might probably make you $70. We're gonna make you $69, Thelma. And Thelma, what year were you made? Thelma Houston, throw you down cassette. We're gonna have to go to. He thought people were hyped about Doctor Doom, but nah, yeah. That's because, the boys, we were talking about that. It's like very clear. I feel with all the Jonathan Majors stuff, there's no way that they planned to have him be Doom. And they had the Jonathan Majors stuff happen, and they're like, oh, fucking get back in here, Downey. We need you, bud. You gotta save this franchise again. Sorry, pal. Our fucking main bank fucked it up. I also like how Wesley Snipes is like, I'm the only Blade. That's because he even acknowledged, he was like, because they had the Marshala doing his thing. He's like, I never thought they would ever ask me to do it again because of Marshala. And then he was like, Ryan Reynolds called me, and he's like, no, I can make it happen. And he's like, well, if you make it happen, I'll do it, but I really don't think it will happen. And then he's like, then Disney called and offered me a contract. And I was like, holy fuck, Ryan Reynolds has some power with that company. That's what his interview said. What's the record label? WA Music. Thelma Houston, WA Music. Reprise. Yeah, it is Reprise. Yeah, doing these cassettes takes a bit more time, but they're worth the money. But it's good to note, because then the cheaper ones, I'll probably lot up. The cheaper ones, I don't want to take this time to do. From what I read, it was a Hail Mary. They wanted Nick Cage's Ghost Rider, but sadly couldn't make it happen. I think, yeah, Nick Cage would probably want too much, or at least recognition. He's got some ego. I think they know Wesley Snipes will make his cameo or two and then call it a day. Because he's probably going to do another cameo or something after this. But Nick Cage would want to have his fucking mitts all up in their business. You know, it's like too obvious that he would. 007599 2623445. Sorry, I sound like an elementary school kid when I do it. But that's how I don't get them jumbled up. He was going to be in it, but I'm not sure why he said no. Listen, you have to make me Superman in the next DC movie, and then I'll do it. Like, Nick, we don't even own that franchise. He's like, I don't care. I don't care. Were you in a movie with Pedro Pascal, the new hottest thing in Hollywood? No, you weren't. Which I didn't hate that movie. I definitely wouldn't say I liked it, but I didn't hate it. Yeah, yeah, Nick. It's not. It's the wrong person. Wrong person. You gotta go. You gotta go to James Gunn. Oh yeah, he is around here and there, so not a bad call. R&B. R. Oh, fucking do it manually. R&B and soul. Oh, there's no space in it. Style. What's the year? 1990s. R&B, R&B, R. Get God. Get to R. Get to R. Get to R. R&B, R&B, R&B. Does it have it broken into its actual rhythm? Rhythm? Am I looking for rhythm? No, I'm not. What the fuck? What? Whatever. We'll leave it at 90s then. Reprise. It's so good that I found these sealed guys. I'm doing an add up of what these 15 are, and fuck me, man. Great spread total for 15 items, you know what I mean? Album. Cassette condition. Mint. 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 Jewel case. English. Afrikaans. Started screaming. I assume you didn't see the 3.5 hours of the Rebel Moon extended cut, because I did. Yeah, I got a great Thelma. The Thelma I have, it's pretty much fat. Like, it looks brand new. It looks like you got it off the shelf in the 90s here. I got a big Thelma one. I had Rebel Moon on the background of while I was cooking one day, and I was like, oh my, I can't even pay attention to this. It's so trash. I think this one was made in Canada. Yep. Catalog number is, where's my catalog number? 92 space 62344. 62344. Done. Brand new. Brand new, bitch. $70. Buy it off me. Okay, 5 more cassettes. We're almost done. We've almost powered through it all. This one should also do okay. H-Town, another classic group. I can't believe they gave Zach another fucking extended cut. Like, he doesn't deserve it. H-Town. Keeping my composure. The new opening sequence, I'm pretty sure, rips off the Force Awakens opening shot with more blood and naked woman. What a way to put it. Brand new factory sealed. Okay, so this guy's got the same thing as me, so... I hate the way his title's written, though. Wow. So, H-Town. Keeping my composure. Cassette. Does this guy even have his ear with all that shitty writing? 93. Luke Records, like DJ Luke? I think so. Luke Records. Factory sealed. The gore does add weight to the violence, but all brutality's sake for sake. Well, that was always his critique, that he was like, oh, I needed I needed DC to be more violent. And it was like, no, it's just like you're brutal for the shock factor. It was great for a movie like 300, where it's almost like supposed to be like a B movie. It's supposed to be a bit cheesy, right? But then when you're doing your new classic movie, it's like, no, it didn't work out, but big miss, big L. UPC 00224710167448. No, this guy had it. Let's copy it and see if it... Yeah, it's the exact same number I wrote. Yeah, and Watchmen is supposed to be a next level of comic gore like Batman Dark. Yeah. Yeah, I swear it just needs an essay scene. That will definitely, that will make this movie great. That's all we need. All we need, a little essay, I'm joking for anybody who may clip this in the future, which shouldn't happen because I'm not that famous, but let me say that out loud. It should be R&B style. I mean, how do you put H-Town in a style? I'm just gonna go 90s. LOL, Roz is clipping you. Yeah, he's the one that starts the starts my own downfall. Snyder's version of Powerful Woman is just them being jacked. Yeah, that I agree with. That I totally agree with. Single. Pretty much mint. I would say this is mint. I'm going to put mint. 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 Language. English. It's actually not a jewel, it's a cardboard sleeve. This one should have been made in Canada. No, made in Liberty City. Wow, I didn't even know there was a Liberty City. Mint, mint, mint. Maybe that should be made. Actually, there. I'll try to hold on to that idea, but maybe that's one of the emojis I'll make for this one. I'll make a little mint symbol. Considering what I do on this channel, it's not a bad idea. Catalog number. CR. Mint. And I got him for 25 bucks. That's good enough for me. H-Town, H-Town. If anyone wants to see this classic R&B style. Keeping my composure. What? You're supposed to get bigger when I zoom in on you, aren't you? Classic one. They're kind of like... H-Town is like... Same era as NSYNC and stuff. Boys to Men. Close to Boys to Men era. Boys to Men era, I would say. It's a lot easier way to put it. There's also 2 random sex scenes, one with the main character getting it on. Well, of course. Good movies equals sex. Sex, violence. If it bleeds, it leads. So, Deneen, I Remember You. Is this a single? Yes, it is. Deneen, I Remember You. And the other's a villain getting it on with tentacles. Cool. Cool. Gotta hit that anime fan base. Deneen, I Remember You. Cassette. Got it. $20. Who would have known Deneen is worth money? Do I have a barcode number? Oh, I do have a barcode number. Oh, they have a 12-inch misprint, but last sold $13. There's one copy at $27 right now. This one doesn't appear, so I can chat tax. Let's chat tax it at 31, so $32. $31.99 for Deneen. I remember you. Cassette, comma, 1993 as well. Yeah, this collection I got is a lot from similar years. They must have been buying out a bunch of music in the 90s, this collection. Viper 7 records. Weird. Viper 7. It's like kind of a badass name. Does sound like it's run by a bunch of gangsters, though. You know what we're gonna call our record label, bro? Viper 7. I got like over 2 hours in, and I just put on Dune instead. That sounds like the better choice. Sounds like the superior choice. I think Allah would approve of you not sinning that day. Double check my analytics. I'm gonna check Kick as well. I've been doing pretty good with watching everything, but yeah, nothing's blowing up on me. Still can't believe Jim McLean gave me a copyright on YouTube. I'm gonna have to email him and try to weasel my way out of it. I'm gonna butter him up a little bit, probably. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Don't ask like you didn't hear me. Don't ask. Don't act. Deneen, I remember you, factory sealed. So I get a chat tax. I said 31. We're going to leave it at that. I do have a serial number on this one. So it's 0720152100143. Oh, cool. Artist, Deneen. Format, cassette. I remember you. Yes, I do remember you. Genre, I don't know your genre, Deneen. Freestyle electro. Genre electronic? Really? I think that in the comics he's technically a mutant. I'm fairly certain. Considering how the MCU worked, kind of technically not, because they weren't introduced yet, storyline wise. But as far as I'm aware, in the comics, he's supposed to be mutant. I think it's another one of those slight difference between MCU and Electro and the comics, you know? I don't know what Electro is. What is Electro genre? Electro genre. I'll just mark him down as Canadian. Electro is electronic music and early hip-hop. Influenced by the Roland TR-808. Okay. Electro. Interesting. Never heard of that, so I'm going to have to look that up later. Yeah, it's like the beginning of EDM using hip-hop drum machines. Is Deadpool a mutant? Yeah, because he was created from the Weapon X shit. Yeah, big debate. Fuck that one. I don't want to read about all of it. I'm just being honest there. Viper 7 was the record label. Viper 7, multicolor, release year 93. Single, mint, honestly. Mint, mint, mint. Case type, jewel case, language, English. Made in New Jersey. It's made in New Jersey. Composure, conductor, runtime, don't care, catalog number. Let's double check this if I'm seeing the same thing. MRCS, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Brand new, $31.99. Yeah, because he's literally made in the Weapon X, like the same thing that made Wolverine. He's literally, that's why he was always kind of adjacent to them. And then he was made in that 90s era when the X-Men were like the shit, when the X-Men were all the comics that people were reading. Also, did you see that Twitter is suing the main media group that regulates advertisement because many companies don't want to spend money to advertise on Twitter? Jesus, Elon's just really trying to fucking weasel his way out of it. He bought a dying business. How many times I had this talk with you on the pod back in the day? That's like the fact that a lot of people don't know is that Twitter was already a dying. It's terrible. It's like worse than Twitch for ad placements, right? Because no one interacts. You get no click-throughs. There's like barely any conversions. You're getting eyeballs and impressions on the ads that you put, but they don't actually translate to any statistic that's worth it for them. Yeah. They won't, because they don't want to do ad placements there because you don't get any conversions. It's better to put your money into Google and fuck up the Google searches with your ads and YouTube videos because you're actually getting more clicks. Yeah, it's only good for short-term value. You can boost a post, even then, but you're boosting a post. He makes pennies off of that. If you're like, here, let me boost my product post on Twitter. That's nothing. That's Facebook makes that fucking hand over fist. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of ridiculous. It's tough. He bought it, and he's like, I'm going to save it. And it's like, I have a cursory level knowledge of the tech industry. I have a cursory level knowledge of the tech industry. You're a billionaire, and I know it's unprofitable. That's the part that makes me all grumpy about it. If I'm aware that it's unprofitable, how are you spending $40 billion to buy this thing, or a million, or whatever the fuck he did spend? I'm some kid in my room streaming to like 4 people. 5, honestly, if I'm being gracious to myself. Yeah, you dirty communist. Get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. What's this one? Oh, this is very old school. 1979. Sean Cassidy room service. Twitter is worth 19 billion, so he lost 20 billion. I'm shocked that he really effed the algorithm too. There are users who go to Twitter and want ads that they genuinely want to see, and you are fed right-wing nonsense instead. Yeah, exactly. So it's like $18. Sealed vinyl is like 98. Let's double check, because then I'm going to chat tax a bit. Definitely going to chat tax this guy. He sells a lot, eh? That's a lot of sales in 2024 for Sean Cassidy. I don't know any of these artists. I'm going to have to fucking listen to some of this. So Sean Cassidy room service. I should click on that too so that I've got it. This is the wrong release though, so let's go back one. This is the one. Sean Cassidy room service. Cassette 1979. Warner Records. Back when they were just called Warner Communications, which means this is very fucking old. I follow a ton of WWE athletes and then cosplayers, then DOMs, and all the ads that I get are for banking. I just got a new account because then immediately I'm hit with right-wing pages. I had to fix my timeline to stop that, and the value of Twitter has dropped 70% after Elon bought it. It's funny how less than 1% of users sub to paid model of Twitter. Yeah, it's never been... Paid model has never worked for anyone. Like, paying for a check mark kind of works. It's happening on IG. People like to pay for clout, but it's the same answer as before. That's marginal. That's fucking pennies. It's pennies, literally. When you're talking a multi-billion-dollar business, what you need is you need the cookies, you need the data. And Twitter, you don't give enough data that you could sell people. Facebook, say Facebook, even if you're an old person, right? You're a 60-year-old person, you use Facebook, which is wash, but you do. Your little post with a meme and your caption on your profile that has a history of what you're interested in, what you like, where you're located, how old you are, all of that has way more CPM value than fucking a tweet, right? Because you're Dune Guy 6000. When Dune Guy 6000 makes a tweet memeing someone, Elon doesn't make any money off of that, right? And yeah, exactly. It's still IG. You could still pay for the check mark, but yeah, you still have to. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily provide you a better service. You're just paying for the clout. It doesn't gatekeep any of the features behind it, and I think that's the critical difference, right? You're not gatekeeping any of the features behind the clout. You're just allowing people to pretend that they're more popular than they are. But same thing with IG, right? All those, the little post, every story video you make, that's all so much more data that provides CPM to advertisers, to Meta as a whole versus Twitter. Same thing, Dune Guy, Gnarly Media goes on Twitter now, and I post one time, even if I post an ad to my videos, there's not enough trackers on it to make it valuable to any sort of ad rep. They're like, who's this fucking kid? What do you mean? Why do I care about it? But there's my TED Talk. There's my TED Talk. Yeah, my business classes, we talked about algorithms of social media. We are beholden to the owners and the whims to an actual fair algorithm. Yeah. Like the point to tweet out long-form tweets defeats the purpose of Twitter, making it something that's not going to hurt. I agree, because then you get lost in translation, right? And then same. They're trying to combat the issue that I just identified. That like because they want to lengthen the tweets so that there's more info that they can sell to the algorithm advertisers. But it's the exact same problem. It still doesn't matter. Oh, and there's a reason that Reddit advertises in the old school way, right? Because they can't do that CPM based advertisement, but they also have like minimal. All they have to do is pay for server costs. Their team is probably legitimately a quarter the size of Twitter's, right? And valued at what? Way less. Way less. They have a way more reasonable margins. But fuck me. Again, I have cursory knowledge. I wouldn't even call this advanced knowledge that I have about the algorithm. I did specialize in it because of my communications degree, so I understand how these ad rates work and shit. But at the end of the day, I shouldn't be able to spit these facts and have him not, you know what I mean? It drives me up the wall. Total staff of Reddit. It's all too old. I'd have to do some serious journalism digging. It's not just like... This isn't quick data I can pull up. Yeah, I'd have to like read IPOs and shit. I don't have time for that right now. Findable though, findable. Sean Cassidy room service. Yeah. Yeah, in some ways. It's good though. It's good content as well. So I'm not whining about that. I just got to stay on task. It's supposed to be a short stream today. I'm already at my 3-hour mark, which isn't a bad thing. Warner Bros. Records. Country Canada. Helpful. Never sold on Discogs, but sold a lot on eBay. Ooh, that's the first time I've seen that. I don't usually see no sales on Discogs, but many sales on eBay. That's a fucking change. Look up random facts of lines right now. I was gonna randomly ramble about Discogs. I like their platform; it's really good, but they didn't modernize it quick enough. And the issue is like it's way more effective as a reseller for me to just post to eBay versus the complicated processes on Discogs. But at the end of the day, the Discog is still kind of the ultimate catalog of all the music that was ever released. So they're stuck in this funny in-between. I imagine they don't sell ad rates really well at Discogs. But this is where all the dork collectors go. So there probably is a decent amount of, like, the people who buy the extremely rare collectible records are going to be on here. So, trade-offs, I guess. What genre is he? What's your music genre, son, Cassidy? Rock? Pop rock? Did you know that the African Saharan lion is Warner Bros. Multicolor. And then after this, I gotta get cat food. I gotta eat. I gotta do finances. I gotta shower and go to storage locker. 1979. We're almost done the listings. I think I've got 2 more left. Album. I would say this is damn near mint as well. Yeah. Mint. 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 Jewel case. English. Made in Canada. '70s. Catalog number. About all I care about. I don't think it's on the front. Catalog number would be in here though. M5-3351. Blop, blop, blop. Brand new. Fuck out of here. I didn't get to choose my price yet. Sean Cassidy, because there was others selling. There was a record for like $70. So let's chat tax, but let's not push it too much. We're gonna make it $50. $52.49 is what we're gonna do for Sean Cassidy. Done. I really want to add this shit up after, because we got a good batch out of 15 items. Happy with it. Lions hunt during storms. The noise and rain makes it harder for the prey to hear them. That's your random fact of the day. It's funny that you do that, because that's one of the history podcasts I listen to. One of the military history podcasts I listen to. They always have animal facts ready, so that if they're reading like an exceptionally depressing article about genocide or whatever, I probably shouldn't say that for the robots listening. It's probably a no word. But if you're reading about any genos, then they just started reading animal facts. They're like, oh, here our lion fact of the day is. It's always a cute little. It's a good breakup of the heavy topics. Oh, almost done. 2 more. Moss Optica. This one seems artsy. This one has got my instincts running a little bit. This has to be good. It's so weird. It looks artsy as fuck. Mass Optica, choose to see more. And it's probably Moss. I'm probably saying it mad white. You should end each stream with something like that. Animal facts. Still sealed rare. Discounted 21% off from $26.54. Moss Optica. Moss Optica. So I'll make you $25 then, Moss Optica. Bebe was wrong. That's okay. You barely gave me any information I could use, though, y'all. What the fuck? Moss Optica. What type of music are you? Reviews? Doesn't say what you are. Cool. Alright, I was wrong then. Moss Optica. Choose to see more. 93. Yeah, this person was just going off on their collection in 1993, it seems. Maybe they're buying it just after, and that's why they have so many. I don't know. Weird, though. What's the record label? Red Decibel. What the fuck? Red Decibel. Factory sealed. Let's creep that right quick. Red Decibel. There's a lot of stuff. Glazed Baby. The Atomic Communists. That sounds like a band we'd like. The Atomic Communists. Tribes with Knives. Bloodstar. The Libido Boys. I'm going to have to keep this open for later. I am very curious. Read the Libido Boys and the Atomic Communists. Yeah, I fuck with it. I've heard of Rapscallion, though. That's probably okay. I'm leaving that open. We're going to creep Red Decibel later today. Libido Boys is hilarious. Yeah. This guy put their band name in a random name generator. It truly feels like it. Moss Optica. Format cassette. Choose to see you more. Choose to see more. 0. This probably won't show up because it's too old and small. 00 $35058925344. That actually shows up, I'm astounded. Yeah, no, it won't. I didn't think so. Genre? Couldn't really figure it out. What genre is this? What genre are you? No one says what genre it is. What genre are you? Here we go. Alternative rock, psychedelic. Alternative rock, psychedelic. Alternative rock. Psychedelic. So this feels like, just based off the vibes, feels like Red Decibel. Like prelude to Tool. Did the stock market crash, or was that a fever dream? I don't think so. I saw some memes about it. That's why now you have me second guessing it. Yeah, huge 6.4 trillion global stock market meltdown could be just the start, traders fear. Holy shit, don't give me a heart attack. I'm going to have to read about that shit later. That one's going to be... I'm almost done. Yeah, apparently. I was seeing memes. That's why you had me doubt it immediately. You said it and was like, maybe. I was wondering why we kept seeing stock market memes. I just thought... I got a lot of, like, black pill people being sad that the world is just not going to work in my feed. Catalog number. Brand new. I saw that Bitcoin, lost a lot of money too, but you should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm broke as fuck. No, I tend to do okay even through lulls. People still need to buy kooky shit. There's still a lot of rich people. In fact, I've actually had a lot of hits lately, so... So the Jitters, louder than what? Louder Than Words by the Jitters, 1990. Louder Than Words, the Jitters. Don't worry, I'll give you 70%. Alright, deal. I'll survive the stock market crash off Pokemon cards. And then whatever isn't valuable, it also works. I'll put it in my stall. We'll make more of those booster packs. So the Jitters, Louder Than Words. So I'll chat tags, but we're going to do the same. We're going to make... We shall make it just 25 bucks. Literally evergreen. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to make... I'm going to do a back-to-school sale, too. So I'm going to, like... Last 2 weeks of this month, first week of September, I'm going to offer like a serious discount, like 30%, 25%. Just like fucking clean me out. I'm starting to get so much more stuff now that I'm at the point of like, okay, you're going to just buy all the shit. I'm a big proponent though that like sales should be planned. If you're just doing sales because you're not making sales, if you're just like, if you're not meeting your revenue expectations, so that I'm not, so I can change up the language. If you're not meeting your revenue expectations and you're just like, oh, 10% off for the next week, it's negligible. It's very negligible. I mean, in my stall, I've got backpacks, I've got figures. I was going to, because the University of Toronto is near my stall, I was going to say like, oh, decorate your dorm sale is kind of what I was thinking I was going to call it. Decorate your dorm, and there's a bunch of backpacks and other shit in my stall, so It's reasonable. And then I was going to run some sort of sale on eBay, but probably way less. The eBay sale probably to 15% maybe. But I stand by that shit. EMI records. It's like I learned that through the restaurant industry, right? Like sales are a bit slow in your restaurant. If you offer a special, fucking sandwiches are $1 off. If you don't already have the people coming in to buy the sandwiches, it doesn't make a fucking difference. You incentivizing $1 off your sandwiches doesn't really bring in many clientele, and if it does, it doesn't bring in like return clientele that are ultimately going to contribute to your revenue. All you did was like manage to sell the sandwich for $1 less, and you didn't really fix your problem. So when it comes to like last minute sales like that, you need to be a bit more planned. This week I'll be making an ad, and I'm going to start running the ad a week ahead of time, and blah, 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 right? But the sandwich comparison for restaurants is the easiest, and that's where I pull from that knowledge of like, yeah, if you are not already selling the food, offering 10% off because it's whatever midsummer sale, it doesn't make a difference. There's no one coming in to get the sandwiches anyways. You should get a bunch of those Stanley Cups and then jack up the price. Yeah, I'm sure the people who own my stall would love that. It'll be like trading cards again. Yeah. Like, so either a seasonal sale that you market ahead of time, reasonable. A daily discount of some sort, if you're like, what one of the restaurants I used to do is like bring your own bottle of wine. That's a special that works because then you're losing the alcohol sales, but you're not sacrificing if they're bringing their own bottle of wine, they're getting hammered, they're likely going to buy a bunch more food, and you're creating a return customer. That style of sale is effective because there's a pattern to it. You're creating consumer habits. If you're like, come in and buy this thing for $20 less, they're going to come in, buy the thing for $20 less and never come back. So you made a little bit of money now, but you just kind of fucked yourself. Should get first gen Pokemon cards will be like the $100 bill. Yeah, that's funny. That would I want to like post-apocalypse memes. I've seen some skits about that. I'd like a sandwich if you're offering. I'm out of bread, sir, but you make me want a sandwich now. I might have to go get sandwich materials. I highly doubt this one's going to work, but we'll try this one too. 007777943534. And there's another number I'm missing, but let's see. I am a good sandwich maker. It's got to be rock. There's no way it's not rock. It's got to be rock. EMI. Color, multicolor. Almost done here, y'all. And then we're calling the stream for the day. 1990. Is that a phone call? I accidentally picked up that phone call and hung up immediately. I hope it wasn't something too important. Mint, mint, mint. Jewel case. Language. English. United States. Catalog number. Catalog number. I think I did. I think I could see the catalog number here. Let's see. Yep. C4 94353. Cool. Brand new. Put the 25. Yes, I did. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Done. Woo! There we go. We banged it out for the day. Cool, cool. Let's go to the main screen. Let's listen to the crap that y'all got to say, and let me do some math right quick. My dad made corn a few days ago and has been reminding me ever since. Hey, buddy, I made you corn. I made you corn, bud. I made you corn. Oh, it's the people trying to sell me car insurance. For sure, for sure. That's definitely what it is. Cool, 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 cool. Yes, my brother, the Aki way. Sure, sure. Don't forget the Bev. I love that he popped up first. Alright, some quick maths here. Quick maths. Sure, sure. Then we put the lettuce on the grill. 24. Okay, that's $600 worth of tapes right there. That's good. That's a fucking W right there. That's $600 worth of tapes. Okay, that's why we do these ones first. Good. If we got the sealed ones out of the way, we're cooking with some gas. I got some other shit to go. I got some leftover. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Millions and millions. That's some 15 cassettes, $600. Even if they sell like in the next year or two, it's whatever. They take up minimal space. I've got a good carrying case for these boys. I paid $400 for 600 of them. And with 15 of them, I can cover the entire cost, right? So even if the other items average out to like $7 a piece, right? Rather than these high-end ones. Put these in your back to school sale. I'll have the back to school sale running on the eBay as well, just at a cheaper rate rather than like 30 or 25% off. I'm thinking about putting some in the stall, but meh. Everything gets stolen out of the stall. I do have another box of them from my grandmother here that I'm very much debating about putting in, but we shall see. Gen Z loves the extras in H-Town. I know Gen Z loves H-Town. I don't know about the extras. If you know who they are, then I wouldn't be, then maybe. But these guys, no. I would put the cheaper ones. I was saying the other ones might average out to like $7 or $10. Those ones that average out to like $7 or $10, I'd be willing to put in the stall. All these factory sealed ones, you guys can fucking kiss my butt. The Rippingtons, I didn't know. I've heard of the Rippingtons. I had no idea they were so famous. Apparently everyone's willing to spend money on the Rippingtons, but... All right. Either way, y'all. Either way, I'm a scoot. I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I think I'll be on tomorrow a bit flexibly. I want to go to the gym first in the morning. It's about the only other thing I have to do first. So I'm gonna go to the gym. So I presume I'll start around 11 or 12. Then we'll run for midday. I'm gonna knock out all the other items I have available that are not cassettes, and I'll spice in the cassettes a bit more variably. My unique item, it's also good ASMR, I have coin receivers. So we got to see what to do with these. We'll list them in a batch. I got 4 of them. 75 cents. Takes up to $1.25 ESD. Definitely be able to sell these bad boys. I'm back into WoW. I just said I don't have time for games. There's no way I'm going to be able to play WoW. There ain't no WoW time in Bebe's life. But I support it. I support it. I got customs to film. Might live stream it on LF, but not here. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, I got to remember. I'll join you on the spicy site sometime. Do people feel like ripped off? Dress skirt is too short to film on Twitch, I think. Yeah, probably. There you go, Raza. If you don't want to feel lonely, you can sit there. You can join Matrix's chat, and you can play WoW. Give her some numbers. All right, everybody. So what we did here, this is my eBay store called Grandma's Dead Stock. If you scrubbed through to the end of this for some reason, you're on the YouTubes. What I do is I simulcast. So I'm also on Twitch and I'm also on Kick. You'll notice that most of the chit chats happen on Twitch, but now it seems like the chat bots aren't that far behind. So we got Wiffles dropping in. It's good that the latency isn't going on between the platforms because I'm hoping that in the long run y'all can participate together. I am also on Kick. I don't really care for it, but it's there. It's there if that's where you like it better. And there's a lot of new features coming this week. Primarily tomorrow I'm just doing another general eBay stream like this to get some product listed because I got to bust my ass to make some money ASAP. And then Thursday I'm doing big marathon that I was talking about. So we're doing a big 10 to 12 hour stream on Thursday, all right? So I appreciate you. I hope you guys share enough Pokemon puns in the stream. Thank you, Raza, for coming through. Sincerely, I'll shoot you a message later. Oh, I do have a funny Clash of Cultures video to send you, actually. A really funny one. I found out that Tim Pool is now beefing with the YouTube Scape community. It's very entertaining. And then Matrix, love you always. Good luck with your filming. You're such an awesome human. I really value you. I look forward to us being able to do that do some shooting. And yeah, sure, I'll send you the Tim Pool video. Yeah, Tim Pool, the Gifted Hater is the main drama YouTuber for skateboarding, and now Tim Pool and Gifted Hater are in a YouTube. They're duking it out. It's fucking awesome. But all right, okay, I'll send you both that clip. I'm gonna go take a little bit of a breather, then get to my other shit. So maybe that's a good time to send out the YouTube videos. Okay, all right. Actually, hold on here. I just can't play it. So that's the only thing. I can't play it. So, but I can go here. I can go youtube.com. They've already started a back and forth. Here we go. Just so that YouTube doesn't fucking copyright strike me immediately. I get doinked for everything. If I was only on Twitch, I would watch this, but it's been going on for a couple weeks now, and there's been like a couple segments in it. Yeah, because Tim Pool is trying to like psyop conservative kids to get into skateboarding, and then the general skateboarding community was like, fuck off. And now he's like, see, look, you guys just shun people. This is how kids don't get into new things. And it's like, you're gross. No one wants you here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He probably definitely did. And then if you're ever curious, the Gifted Hater, this YouTube channel, is like, he's the drama channel of the skateboarding world. And he's kind of like too lazy to try. He's been around a couple of years now. He's quite old. I can't remember. I've always had his name in the back of my head, but my body is ready to lol at Pim Tool. I like Pim Tool. I like Pim Tool a lot. Look at my hat that I never take off. Yeah, because now he skateboards. He's got some mani pads at his recording studio, and he's trying to fit in. He's getting dunked on bad. It was just, yeah, like the big summary is like he tried to go to a skate park and they told him that they didn't want him there. So then he bought the land that the skate park is on. And he's like, I don't care. I don't care. And it's like, you cared so much you spent millions of dollars. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't care? You bought the land that the skate park was on. Like, what the fuck? No, I didn't see his music video. I'm gonna have to watch it later. I don't want to get a YouTube strike. I've already got too many. I gotta not play. Maybe when I'm on just Twitch next, I'll watch the Tim Pool music video. All right, everybody. I already did my outros for your viewing pleasure. Okay, I'll pull it up. It should be muted, and it's not on screen. Okay, good. Okay, I got it saved after Timcast. Oh God, and he called like he just banned. Ugh, that's worse. That's quite bad. All right. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Look at how he dresses. All right, you watch the commentary. We'll watch him beef with skaters. I'll watch the music video, and we'll reconvene. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for all the support. You know what it is. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. I should have the stop button ready when I say bye next time, so that I don't have to say it 10 times.